What is going on, people? I hope you're having a brilliant day and welcome back to another F1 2016 video. Today we are going to be driving around the Suzuka circuit, the Japanese Grand Prix, from the back of the grid, trying to get to the front of the grid in a 25% race. Now, some of you guys, if you have followed my F1 2016 career mode sort of series, little plug there for you if you haven't, you will know that I'm not very good at this circuit. I absolutely I don't hate it, I love the circuit, I love the layout of it, and it's a really fun circuit to drive. But in terms of actually getting performance and getting results out of it, yeah, I'm not very good there, and I'm absolutely terrible of getting a good result at the Japanese Grand Prix. I think, you know, my best I'm really looking for is probably about a 10th position in this race. We are driving in the Red Bull, though, as Daniel Ricciardo, so we do have a good chance of getting a good result in this race. So hopefully, driving as Daniel Ricciardo from the back of the grid, we can try and get into a points-paying position. But we are starting 22nd on the grid, right to the back, and we have to try and get right to the front by the end of the race. Looking at the race strategy for today, we have to use the hard compounds of tyres in the race. We're going to start on those guys. Actually, no, do you know what? I'm going to switch this around. I'm going to start on the soft tyres and then pit for the hards towards the end of the race. It's not letting me change it because you have to. No, I want to select hard. Okay, right. I don't know. Maybe just add another stint. Yeah, okay, right. There we go. Change this to softs. Change this one to hards, and we'd just get rid of this one. Yep. Okay, I think that's fine. Right. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Softs at the start, hards halfway through the race, and we're just completely forget that third pit stop and go right till the end of the race. Right. Where will we place in this last to first challenge? Driving as Daniel Ricciardo at the back of the grid in his Red Bull. Here we go. What can we do in this race? No formation lap. Good. I managed to turn that off this time around. I remember making that mistake once before in a video. I think it was the Italian the last time that we did a last to first challenge. But it's lights out. And away we go for this Japanese. Oh, straight away losing the back end all over the place. Nearly driving straight into the back of Marcus Ericsson, but now going down in towards turn 1 and turn 2. We're going to take this cautiously. We don't want to get involved in too many scrapes too early, damage our front wing, and pretty much have our race over. But now we're going to start to pick our way through the pack. So just trying to look to try and get past any of these Saubers. So going around the outside now in towards this S section. Great move around the outside of both Saubers. They squeeze me on the inside, but it looks like I've got the job done. Palmer's gone for a spin, and we're going to have to take a restart there. For fuck's sake, Jolien and Pascal Wehrlein. No, it was Ria Harriet. So you can't just not go for a corner without taking each other out, can you? Let's have a look at a replay of what happened between those two guys. Come on. There was a little bit of contact between him and Pascal Wehrlein. Put him into a spin, blocked the whole track, and I'd literally nowhere to go whatsoever. So let's try this again, and hopefully we can do a better job of it this time. Right then, attempt number 2. The race strategy is still the same, and nothing really has changed there. So let's get on with the second attempt of this Japanese Grand Prix. Last to first. 5 red lights. Lights out, and away we go for the Japanese Grand Prix. And this time not losing the back end, which is really good. So that means I can get a good jump on Marcus Ericsson down in towards turn 1 and turn 2. We do have to be cautious once again. We don't want to be squeezed at all and break anything going down into this corner. Side by side with Marcus Ericsson. We've got Felipe Nasr just ahead of us, going up the inside of this guy, round the outside into the next corner. No, he does block us off into this corner, so unfortunately we have nowhere to go as of yet. Can we find any sort of like, no, we can't, because Marcus Ericsson decides that he wants to try and go up to the tiniest little gap that was there. What on earth was he doing? What on earth was he doing? You know, we're on Ultimate AI. They should not be making stupid mistakes like this. Okay, there is a gap there. There is a gap there, but I don't know. I don't know what. Okay, that was my fault, right? It's not totally. It is Marcus Ericsson's fault because he was the car behind us, but there was enough room there for him to go for that move, so I can see why he did it. But still, attempt number 3. Right then, can we do any better? Can we get past the S section this time around? 5 red lights for the 3rd time. And it is lights out, and away we go for the Japanese Grand Prix. Felipe Nasr getting off to a terrible start. I'm weaving the back end all over the place, but I do manage to find my way through down in towards turn 1. Felipe Nasr getting a good sort of secondary start. And now we're going to have a little look up the inside of Marcus Ericsson in towards turn 2. But it looks like he's got the job done on us for the time being. Gutierrez getting, battling there with Pascal Wehrlein. A couple of cards weaving side to side. We just thought better of it. We're going to give Nasr the room, otherwise we don't want him to do an Ericsson. Oh, no! Right then, attempt number 4. Okay, yep, that's right. It's the 4th attempt of doing a quick little last the first challenge. I'm late getting off the line, but it looks like we've still got a better start than Felipe Nasr, who we actually give a big barge to because we lose the back end. And we don't get any damage to our front wing, so I'm happy with that. You know, I'll take that. We've got past Felipe Nasr. Not got any penalties for it, and now we're diving up the inside of Marcus Ericsson. That's it. Now I'm being aggressive, okay? I've been too cautious recently, and now I'm going to start being aggressive. It looks like I've got the jump on Danny Kvyat in towards the SS section. I'm squeezing out Danny Kvyat, and there we go, up into P19 for the time being. Now, can we get past Marcus Ericsson? Not Marcus Ericsson, Julian Palmer and Kevin Magnussen in the Renaults, as we looks like we've got a whole load of cars bunching up ahead of us, using a lot of the track available to us. Can we get past these guys within the next couple of corners? We're just going to take this corner cautiously because we do not want to get taken out. And there we go, just dive up the inside of K-Mag. And there we go, up into P17, 2 Renaults in one corner. That is the way, we like it. Right, up the inside of Esteban. Let's just ignore this. Just close your eyes for a minute and just pretend that we went through that corner nice and fine. Nothing happened, okay? Just close your eyes, pretend that nothing happened, and okay, you've opened them, and we are racing with Esteban Gutierrez again. I don't know how this happened. Okay, right, up the inside once again of Esteban Gutierrez. Looks like he's going to get a good drive out of the corner. We've lost the back end all over the place. That's going to allow Gutierrez to get a good run on us, which he does, and he's back up into P16. So that was all for absolutely nothing, but we should be able to get him maybe into the spoon curve. No, we're not going to go for it there. I don't think I want to risk going for an overtake on Esteban Gutierrez through that corner. It would just be a stupid decision, resulting in a loss of our front wing most likely. But we are following behind the Haas driver right now. Have we got enough in our car to go for an overtake through 130? I don't think we do. If he better not lift out through this corner. He does a little bit, but it's going to be enough to go for the overtake in towards the chicane. Up the inside. Can we get the car turned in time? Yes, we can. And there we go, up the inside of Esteban Gutierrez, up into P16. And up next for us is Pascal Wehrlein in the manor. Right, we're under pressure though from Esteban Gutierrez, who's going to get the inside line down in towards turn 1 and turn 2. I know exactly what's going to happen here. I'm going to brake early. He can go up the inside, and I'll take the position back. I knew exactly what was going to happen there. Esteban Gutierrez is going to brake a little bit too late. We run it wide, and thank you very much. I will take that position back. Now we just need to close in on Pascal and try and get back up into P15. Here we go then, right on the back of Pascal Wehrlein, possibly going to go for a move in towards the spoon curve, side by side at the moment, under brake, and he's still there on my left hand side. Is he going to give us the room? Yes he is. Oh no, we've run it wide, and looks like we've given the position back to him. That was not a good corner through there, losing the back end as well, and possibly losing momentum up the hill. But here we go, slipstream over to the left hand side, and we are going to get him before we get into 130. Yeah, we can take on a normal racing line. And boom goes the dynamite up into P15. Up next is the other house driver of Roman Grosjean and Rio Haryanto up into P13 as well. So good job from the Manners so far in this Japanese Grand Prix. Maybe that they can do the same in the real life race. But looks like we're a little bit too far off the back of Roman Grosjean to really try anything down in towards turn 1. Pascal Wehrlein having a little look. Is he going to go up the inside? No, he's just not close enough, as it looks like a couple of guys have run it wide in towards turn 1 and turn 2, so that means I may be able to get both of these guys. They are definitely holding each other up right now, because I've managed to catch up massively through the S's section, through the Dunlop curve, and now in towards the 2 Degner corners. Can we possibly get a move on Roman Grosjean through here? Just not close enough, but we may be able to size up an opportunity down in towards the hairpin. Here we go. Can we get through anything on Roman Grosjean? Yes, we can. Up the inside. And up the inside of Carlos Sainz, who's locked it up. And there we go. 2 positions in 1 corner. That is what we like. Up next for us is Rio Haryanto, who's in P12. He's doing a really good job. I think Carlos Sainz might actually have a problem then if he's dropped down so far in this race. But Rio Haryanto, good job in P12. But I think, unfortunately for him, I may be taking away that P12 from him down in maybe into 130R, if not definitely in towards the next chicane. But following in the slipstream at the moment, can't do anything through here. Is he going to lift out of it? No, he's not. I don't think I'm going to get the job done in towards this chicane, but maybe, just maybe, down the DRS straight. Following the slipstream still, he's going to come into the pits. No, he's not. I lose the back end, but I've still got control of my car. Following in the slipstream, using the DRS. Are we going to get the job done down in towards turn 1? I don't think we are. We're just not close enough to go for the overtake. Rio Haryanto going very, very slow for that corner. I thought I was going to go straight into the back of him, but we need to try and find an opportunity in towards these next couple of corners. Can we find anything? Looks like we find something a little bit there. All around the outside in the S's section. What a move this would be if we can make it stick, which we can. Curb to curb through the corner. And that is a great overtake on Rio Haryanto, losing the back end just a little bit through the Dunlop curb. But we are up into P12. Up next for us is Fernando Alonso. And now we need to try and hunt down the guys ahead of us to get into the points. Here we go into the pits for our first pit stop in this race. Need to make sure that we get it stopped before the line, which we just about do that. I think it's like 48 miles an hour. There's a collision down in towards turn 1. Will it bring out the safety car? It's my teammate Max Verstappen and somebody else that has been involved in a crash down in towards turn 1. The yellow flags are out. That means I'm most likely going to jump Max Verstappen through the pit stop phase and somebody else, which means that we should be in the points after the pit stop phase. Just depends on whether the guys behind us or not do manage to get out ahead of us. But coming down in towards turn 1, who is involved in this collision? It's Max Verstappen and Kimi Räikkönen, who have both been involved in that collision. We're down in last position pretty much after that pit stop, but we are going to the end of these tyres, and hopefully we can get past everybody that is ahead of us right now. Coming up to a big train of cars right now. There's a yellow flag out, so I think somebody has a problem. Somebody's going slowly at the moment out on track, which is holding up a lot of other drivers. So we're just going to wait for the track to go green once again, and then maybe we'll be able to get the jump on some of these guys. It's yellow flag, it's green, so we can get past Fernando Alonso. Yellow once again, which means we can't get past Nico Hülkenberg right now, but it should be green now. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, come on, go green. I need to get past Nico Hülkenberg. Go green, it's green. Up the inside of Nico. And there we go, up into P13 at the moment. Felipe Nasr just ahead of us. Felipe Massa ahead of him. So hopefully we can get past these guys. Yellow flag is out on us at the moment, so not too sure what's going on. We're past the incident. We're past Sergio Perez, so we should be okay. Virtual safety cars deployed. Great. Oh, that's exactly what we need in this race. We could have had the opportunity to get past Felipe Nasr and the rest of the guys. Not too sure what's happened. Maybe someone went into the back of Sergio Perez and caused a collision. But, yeah, not too sure what's gone on there. A couple of guys coming into the pits right now. So hopefully we can still get the jump on those guys. Otherwise we have lost out massively in this race because of it. But unfortunately, we can't get a jump on Felipe Nasr, but if we can time the virtual safety car restart well, we could be able to get Felipe Nasr, because look how close we can get to him. That is the delta when it came out, so we can get very, very close to Felipe Nasr in this race. We want to get into the points. That is where we need to be in this race, in the points. We're driving in a Red Bull last to first. It's not quite going to happen, but if we can get into the points, that'll still be a really, really good result for us. Right behind Felipe Nasr through 130. We're going to switch over here. Is he going to give us the room? Yes, he is. He does squeeze us out, but around the outside into the chicane. And there we go. Job done. Up into P12 right now. So a good move on Felipe Nasr, but it looks like we haven't had the best of exits out of the corner. But Felipe Nasr side by side with us right now. Going down in towards turn 1. We're getting past quite a few guys who are currently in the pits. It's going to be... Oh! Fucking Nico Hülkenberg going into the back of me. And now I'm going to dive it up the inside. Can we get him back? Yes, we can. And now we just need to get Felipe Nasr, who is currently in the points. So that was not the best of sections of corners. It's quite hard to drive and commentate at the same time. I wasn't really concentrating too much on the gears. I think I just lost out a bit too much time because of that. So now we need to get back past Felipe Nasr, back into the points, and maybe try and get Carlos Sainz as well. Nico Hülkenberg following in the slipstream. Try and move up the inside into 130 on. I think he's got the job done. I've also got somebody on my outside, going around the outside of Nico Hülkenberg. Oh, there's a big collision there. I kind of feel responsible for that, but at the same time, you know, I'm not really too bothered. This is only a quick little race, so I'm not going to use a flashback for that. But Nico Hülkenberg, I'm pretty sure is definitely out of the race. We do get past Nasr as he finally comes into the pits, but now we're under pressure from Esteban Gutierrez. And is he going to do the same thing once again? If we break early into this corner, yes he does. Easy move, back up the inside, and there we go, into turn 2. We're back up into P10. We're into the points currently in this race. So not too bad, not too shabby in this Japanese Grand Prix. Up into P11, there's maybe a little bit of controversy with that overtake on Nico Hülkenberg. However, I was over as far as I could possibly be on the track. I'm pretty sure it's even off the track, so you could probably say it was illegal because of that. But, you know, if you don't like it, you know, you don't like it. Esteban once again following in the slipstream. Oh, he's gone straight into the back of us. Like, what? Okay, yeah, we were over to one side. And he's nudged me off wide. And he's nudged me again. Where am I going to go, Gutierrez? Where the fuck am I going to go, dickhead? Jesus Christ. Now I'm going to have to give him room around the outside. Once again, he's tapped me like there's not enough room there. What are you doing, you absolute pillock? But he has got the slipstream on us right now. We do need to try and save fuel because we're on minus 0.001. But he's got the inside line. We're going to do the same thing that we always do. Just a little cutback move. Easy. Very, very easy to defend position against Esteban Gutierrez through that corner just because he runs so wide. We're going to put it down to lean mix for these S's section because I don't think he's going to be able to find a way through here. So we just need to make sure we have enough fuel to get us to the end of the race. Gutierrez is right on my tail coming into the last couple of corners of this race. In towards the spoon curve at the moment. Still very much right behind me. Nico Rosberg goes on to win the race. Whether he does that in real life or not, we're not too sure at the moment because obviously the race has not happened. Gutierrez has got a great run of me through down to 130R. So has Jolyon Palmer. It's going to have to be a dive bomb double overtake, but they're going side by side in towards 130R. What's going to happen here? There you go. Boom! Literally just foot to the floor. I was not backing out of that. That is probably one of the bravest overtakes I have ever done in my life. Oh my god. Literally, heart was in my mouth. But there we go. 10th position at the end of the day from the back of the grid after an amazing double overtake in towards 130R. Was not expecting that. Thankfully, they both went side to side and we got the job done on them. So a great overtake at the end of the day. And there is our podium. Nico Rosberg, Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. So good job to those guys. But last on the grid, up to 10th. A really, really good result for us. I still can't believe that. I still cannot believe that Jolyon Palmer and Esteban Gutierrez went side by side. I just managed to scrape through 130R. Oh my god. How on earth did that happen? How did that happen? Such a good overtake on both those guys. But Nico Rosberg wins today's race with Lewis Hamilton second, Sebastian Vettel third, Valtteri Bottas in fourth with Roman Grosjean in fifth. What a result that would be for the Haas team if that did happen in real life. Danny Kvyat in sixth with Jenson Button seventh. Carlos Sainz, he finished in eighth with Felipe Massa ninth, and Daniel Ricciardo, myself, in 10th, Jolyon Palmer 11th, Esteban Gutierrez 12th. Where was my teammate? He was down in 17th, just behind Kimi Räikkönen in 16th after those two had a coming together down towards turn 1. And Sergio Perez was the guy who was going slowly earlier on in the race. I think Nico Hülkenberg went into the back of him earlier on. Actually, no, Nico Hülkenberg went into the side of me. That's what happened. Nico Hülkenberg, he went into the side of me. Not too sure about that one, you know. I was over as far as I could possibly go, but then as I came back onto the track, there was a bit of contact between us two. But you saw the same thing when Esteban Gutierrez went side by side with me through 130R as well. So the AI are very, very aggressive through that corner. But that's up to you guys to decide whether you thought, you know, I was a little bit harsh through that corner and, you know, probably did smack Nico Hülkenberg off the track. So if you do think that happened, leave a comment down below. Or if you think that it was Nico Hülkenberg's fault, again, just let me know in the comment section down below. But if you have enjoyed the episode, don't forget to smash that like button. Also, subscribe to my channel if you are new around here. And I'll see you next time with another F1 2016 challenge video. But until then, it's goodbye from me.